Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about where you should be traveling to in December. Now, some of these places I have been to around this time of year and some of them I haven't, but I'm really desperate to go during my gap year. So here are my top 5 recommendations. Number 1 is Budapest. Now, I was really lucky to go to Budapest last year and I honestly had one of the best times. It was just so beautiful. They had really cute little Christmas markets. I went with all my friends. It was actually stupidly cheap. I think we did the whole trip for like £69 flights and accommodation, which was insane, and it's perfect for a weekend getaway. If you want to find out Budapest recommendations, then check the description down below and I will have linked my Budapest playlist. Number 2. Now, this place is definitely on the top of my to travel list, and that is Prague. Now, can you believe that I've not been to Prague? This is insane. But I've heard incredible things, especially around this time of year. I've heard, again, it's quite a cheap place to go to, and I think if you've got the right flights and the right accommodation, then it could be a perfect little weekend trip for everyone. I've heard that sometimes it can actually snow as well, and there's so much to do there, including, of course, Christmas markets. So if it's not on your travel to-do list, then you need to get it on straight away. Number 3 is Copenhagen. Now, Copenhagen I was lucky enough to go to as my first trip after COVID, and I did go in September, but I've heard great things about it at Christmas time. Copenhagen is a beautiful city. There is so much to do there and it is so cute, and I think you could, because of the Scandinavian vibes and the fact that it could potentially snow, it's just perfect in December. It's so Christmassy and cozy. Again, if you want any Copenhagen recommendations, then just check the playlist, which is linked down below. I was lucky enough to get flights for £40 return. For some reason, flights to Copenhagen around this time are like really cheap, so check them out as well, especially if you're on a budget. Now, the 4th recommendation is to go to Milan, and I have actually just come back from Milan. I went a few weeks ago. The vlog is coming out soon. Check the description for the link. Milan's actually a really great one because you probably don't need to take any annual leave off or miss any weekdays in order to go there. You could literally fly on a Friday evening and fly back on a Sunday evening. Milan is one of those cities where it's great to go to for about 24 hours, and after that, I'm not gonna lie, it gets a little bit samey. I loved Milan when I went, but I'm glad that I didn't stay for longer than 48 hours, and I'd highly recommend this as a place to go, especially if you're struggling for annual leave time off, as it's the perfect weekend getaway, especially during December. They have lots of Christmas markets going on. Again, you get that super cozy feel. It's great for shopping, and it's also got stupidly cheap flights there. I swear to God, every single time that I look at cheap flights, there's always a £14 return to Milan. So check it out, and if you don't want to take any time off, then it's a perfect little cute 48-hour weekend getaway. Number 5, the last point I'm gonna make, is not actually a specific area, it's to go skiing. Obviously, if you know me, you know how much I love skiing, and I think skiing around Christmas time is honestly one of the most magical times to ski. It can be rather expensive skiing at this time of year, but that's if you go to France. If you go to Austria and Bulgaria, then generally the prices are a little bit cheaper. So bear in mind that if you're on a budget, skiing is an expensive hobby to have, but you can get it for relatively cheap prices if you try and look for it. Also, the skiing around December time is amazing. The slopes are a little bit more packed, but it means that the après is absolutely popping off, especially around Christmas time. Everyone's getting super pumped and excited, and everyone's just trying to enjoy themselves. So I highly recommend skiing. If you haven't done it already, or if you have, here's a reminder that you need to go this season and make the most of it. My particular favourite areas to ski are obviously in France. It's where I've skied my whole life. But as I say, I think there's been some amazing places that I've been to in Italy and in Austria, and I'm super excited because this year I might actually be going on a ski trip to Andorra in January. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that vlog. So guys, that was my top 5 places to travel to in December. Like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.